Welcome to the Nourish and Restore podcast with Nina and me, Nicole, where we bring all things nourishing and restorative to you, your body, mind, and soul. A chance for you to enjoy simple tools to help you live a happier, healthier, and more peaceful life. Join our conversation as we explore our interesting theme for today. Welcome to this invigorating yoga sequence. Finding yourself seated on your mat, place your hands into prayer position to center, reaching up to the crown of your head to ground your being. We're going to be starting today's exercise with side stretches. Breathing in deeply and reaching your left arm out to the side. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Nice deep breath here. And exhale fully. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to the right. And inhale the left arm up and over. Exhale fully. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to your left. Inhale, reaching the right arm up and over. Taking another deep breath here. And then exhale fully. Inhale slowly, coming back up to center. And then exhale over to the right. Inhale, reaching the left arm up and over. Taking another nice deep breath here. And then exhale fully and inhale, bringing yourself back to center. Good. We're going to change our legs, bring our feet together and come into Baddha Konasana. Just shaking the knees up and down and softening into the pelvis. Then we're going to bring the left leg in front and move into camel riding. Inhale, arching into our back, and exhale, round. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Good. And then on the last exhalation, exhale fully. Inhale, reach up into the crown. And as you exhale here, gently move your arms forward as well as your upper body. Feeling that stretch in the left glute. Possibly also into the thigh. And hold here for a couple of breaths. Good. And then exhale fully here and inhale, gently come back up to center. Change your legs around, bring the right leg forward, inhale, reach up and exhale gently forward. Gently move your upper body forward into a nice deep forward bend. This time feeling the stretch in your right glute into your right thigh. And hold here for a couple of nice deep breaths. Good. Exhale fully and inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, rolling your shoulders back. Good. And then we're going to gently move over onto all fours. Coming into a gentle cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Good. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And continuing like this for 2 or 3 breaths more. And then holding in the arched position for some time, moving your hips from side to side, and then rounding and doing the same here. And then you're going to reach for your blocks. Place one block on either side of the mat, the front and the back, and bring yourself into the center of your mat. Kneeling on your right knee and stretching the left leg out to the side. And then exhale, reaching towards the left, sliding your arm down your leg. And then inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Hold here for 2 breaths. Exhale fully. Inhale, reach the block on the right. Exhale over to the right and inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Giving yourself a nice deep stretch here. And then exhale, fully activate abdominals. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Nice big stretch. And then inhale, reaching back up into center. And exhale all the way over to the right. Inhale, reaching the left arm up and over. Good. And then exhale, reaching back, pushing your hips slightly forward. And then exhale, coming forward onto your hands and changing legs. Stretching the right leg out, keeping the left knee bent. Exhale, sliding your right arm down the right leg, and then inhale, reaching the left arm up and over. Good, and then exhale fully. Inhale, reaching back into center. Exhale, grabbing that block on the left side, bringing it a bit closer, and inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Nice deep breaths here. And then exhale, fully inhale, come back to center. Exhale, down your right leg again. Inhale, reaching the left arm up and over. Holding here for a breath or 2 if you're really feeling into that stretch. And then exhale fully. Inhale, gently bringing your upper body back up again. And last one, exhale over to the left. Inhale, reaching the right arm up and over. Nice big stretch here. And then exhale, push your pelvis forward slightly and inhale, arch into your back, reaching that right arm back slightly. Exhale, fully activate abdominals. Inhale, gently coming back onto your hands again. moving that block and coming back into the length of your mat. Stretching your arms out in front and either bringing your chin onto the ground or your forehead, keeping your knees underneath your buttocks. Hold here for a couple of deep breaths, really feeling that stretch in your spine, in your arms, in your neck if your chin is on the floor. Then when you're ready, gently bringing your buttocks onto your heels and move into child's pose. Holding here for 2 or 3 breaths. Good, and then exhale fully. Inhale slowly, coming back onto all fours and gently moving into downward facing dog. Walking it out here, stretching the one leg, bending into the other. And then gently move your feet forward to your hands. Good, really allow yourself to move into a deep forward bend. And then slowly rolling your spine up one vertebra after the other. Good, rolling those shoulders back. Good. From here, we're going to step into triangle. So moving the right leg back, making sure that the heels are aligned and that the back heel is further out than the toes. Inhale, reach your arms up to shoulder height, and exhale, move forward towards your left. Grab the block, place your hand onto the block. Inhale, reaching that right arm up towards the ceiling. You can gaze down to the floor if it feels more comfortable. Exhale fully, inhale, come back up. And on the next exhalation, we're going to windmill forward and bring the right arm forward onto the block and the left arm up towards the ceiling, or place the left arm onto your lower back, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And then gently exhale, pivot that right leg back in order for you to come into a nice deep lunge. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Bringing your hands inside, moving the leg out to the side, the left leg. Good, and really pushing off your hands into your back heel. Good. On the next exhalation, pivot over to your side. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, and if you want to use a block underneath your left arm. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale fully. Inhale, gently push yourself up and reach the left arm up to the ceiling with the right arm on the block. You can place the left arm onto your hip or reach it up towards the ceiling. On the next exhalation, move forward back into a nice deep lunge, placing the knee onto the ground, placing the hands onto the ground. Good, and holding here for a couple of breaths. On the next exhalation, gently push off your front leg, straightening into that front leg, and try and get your chin as close to that front knee as possible. And then inhale, gently coming back into the lunge. Moving that left leg back and coming into downward facing dog, walking it out. And then inhale, move your feet forward into a nice deep forward bend again. Stretching and bending your legs, your knees. And then inhale, rolling up one vertebra after the other. And as you get to the top, rolling your shoulders back and down. Good. And we're going to then move our left leg back, heels in line. Left heel further back than the toes and the ball of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, move forward into triangle. Either placing your hand onto your leg or finding a block. Inhale, reaching that left arm up to the ceiling. Right arm on the block. Good. Holding for one more deep breath. And then we're going to exhale, fully inhale, gently come back up. And then we're going to exhale, windmill forward, bringing the left arm onto the block and the right arm up towards the ceiling. You can also place the right arm onto your waist, your hip, if it feels more comfortable, and stay here for another 2 breaths. Good. And then exhale, fully inhale, gently move into a nice deep lunge with your left knee off the ground to begin with. Holding here and breathing in and out nice and deeply. Good. And then we're going to place a block next to our foot and place the left heel back on the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm up and the right hand on the block against our front leg. Good, and then inhale, gently reach back up, pushing off your front leg. And exhale, windmill forward. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling and the left arm on the block this time. Making it easier to come into this position by windmilling instead of moving straight into it like we did in the first round. So feel into what feels right for you. Good. And then exhale, fully gently come forward, back into a deep forward bend. Moving that leg out to the side a bit, arms on the inside of the leg. Moving into your head and your shoulders. Back knee is on the ground. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, fully pushing off your front leg, straightening into that leg, and then gently bringing your forehead as close to that knee as possible. Holding here for a breath or 2. Really breathing into that stretch. And then exhale fully. Inhale, come back forward. Step that right leg back into downward facing dog and walk it out here. And then gently come back to center. Exhale, pivot your feet back. Inhale, round forward into plank. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Really pushing your hands down into the ground, pushing your arms through your shoulder blades, pushing away from the floor and back into your heels. Really feeling that core activating. Exhale, drop your knees onto the ground. Stay here in supported plank for a breath. And then exhale, gently dive down into Sphinx. Head first, placing your elbows underneath your shoulders, making sure that your buttocks is loose, your legs are relaxed, and that nothing is pinching in your lower spine. Good. We're going to stretch the arms forward and cross over. So bringing your left arm out over your right and pushing away from the floor here, activating glutes and legs to protect your lower spine. And then exhale, gently sliding your arms forward. Feeling a little pull here in the right arm, giving it a bit of a stretch. And then swapping, bringing your right arm over the left, tucking your chin in. And then gently placing your hands to your chest, tucking in your toes, sticking up your buttocks on the next exhalation. And then inhale, push off onto all fours, into child's pose. And just allow yourself to rest here for a couple of breaths. Feeling into your body, feeling into your being. Good. And on the next exhalation, exhale fully, inhale slowly coming back into all fours. And we're going to move into threading the needle. So placing the right arm underneath you. Inhale, reaching the left arm up towards the ceiling, and exhale, thread that left arm underneath the right, pushing through, using the right to push away from the floor to come into a nice little twist. Or you can stretch that right arm out over your head and take a couple of breaths here. Breathing deeply into the twist and stretch. And place the arm behind you if you like, or up towards the ceiling. Good. And then exhale fully, pushing off that right arm. Inhale, reaching the left arm up. And exhale, coming back onto all fours. Inhale, reach the right arm up, and exhale, thread that right arm underneath the body. Pushing away with the left arm to come into a nice, delicious twist, or stretch that left arm over your head. Good. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Also place that left hand onto your lower spine. Exhale, fully pushing off the floor. Inhale, reaching the right arm up. And coming to sit on the mat. Feet flat, knees bent, and gently rolling your spine down one vertebra after the other. We're going to be grabbing a rope here, a yoga rope. You can also use a tie or a belt from a nightgown if you don't have a yoga rope. And we're going to stretch the right leg up towards the ceiling. Place the rope over the ball of your foot and gently move the arms down onto the floor. Hold here for a breath or two. And then we're going to exhale, gently tilt that foot inwards and place the rope into the left hand and holding here for a breath or two, feeling the stretch here on the side of the ankle into the Achilles a little bit. Tucking that chin in and really lengthening into the back of the neck. Good, and then we're going to gently place the rope into the right arm, bend into the right knee, and place the right elbow onto the floor, opening up into the hip and taking a couple of breaths here. Good, and then we're going to exhale, fully inhale, reach that leg back up again and swap. Place the left leg in and release the right leg down onto the floor. Reach as high up as possible and then gently slide those hands all the way down until your elbows reach the floor. Take a couple of nice, deep, delicious breaths here. And then exhale, tilt that foot inwards towards the right and place the rope into the right hand and feel the stretch on the outside of that ankle into your Achilles a bit. Tuck in your chin, lengthening into the back of your neck. And hold here for a breath or two. Good, and then exhale, grab the rope into the left hand, move the leg over to the side, knee bent, and hold here, opening into your hip and inner groin. So nice deep breathing here. Good, and then exhale, fully inhale, reach that leg back up again. Reaching both legs up, placing the feet together, the soles of the feet, and then exhale, bending your knees and pulling your feet towards your body. Gently lowering your feet onto the ground and allowing the knees to be or fall out to the side, open up to the side. And then gently release the rope and just surrender into the posture. Releasing the arms to the side. And allow yourself to connect with your breath here, connect with your body, connect with your mind, your soul. And surrender, 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 surrender. You can inhale, reach your arms up behind you, give yourself a nice big stretch. And then exhale, fully gently bring your knees together, move the rope away from your body and gently roll onto the side. Staying here for a couple of breaths, just resting, being. And then exhale, fully, gently pushing yourself off and upright into a seating posture, just to finish off this class, this sequence, this time spent with yourself, placing your hands into your heart space in gratitude. And then ending off by stretching our arms out to the side. Inhale, reaching up into the heavens with palms touching. Exhale, grounding, touching the crown of your head, your forehead, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, all the way into your base chakra, all the way into the Earth Star chakra. Good. Thank you. Namaste. Wishing you a beautiful day. you for listening to Nourish and Restore podcasts today. To find out more about Nourish and Restore, visit our website or Facebook page, nourishandrestore.yoga. For more information on working with Nina Sachs, visit www.yogaa.co.za. And to work with me, Nicole Angelica Panzer, visit www.lov-me.com. Links will be in the show notes. We look forward to catching up with you next week. Namaste and have a nourishing